Good morning, sunshine. Welcome to ComboNinjas and Coffee. My name is Aiden. This is my lovely wife, Maddie. Hun, I consider both of us sort of lovers of all things, not real.
Yes.
We like things that are
like fantasy, that kind of stuff?
things that are beyond reality.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Does that extend to fantasy football for you?
Oh. I'm not a huge fan of fantasy football.
Okay.
Because I'm not very good at remembering people's names, and then people talk about it, and they're like, oh, blah, 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 I just got drafted to blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And
yeah.
I am a huge born Cowboys fan. So
Your blood runs blue, as they say.
Yeah. And, I can't, it's really hard for me to pick players from other teams based on, stats. Yeah. I'd rather pick, anyone from the Cowboys over anyone else, because that's just what I think I should be doing. I'm too loyal to the team to play fantasy. But
that makes sense.
We're playing fantasy football.
We're doing it anyway. I sort of have a thing for numbers and stats and
you love that shit.
All that bullshit.
Love that shit.
Probably the main reason that I like sports games as much as I do is for all of the, what the rating of all the players are, and you can change it. You can be like, oh, this person's an 85, but if I trade him, I can get 279.
And that's better. Yeah.
Exactly. And
you love that shit.
That's the kind of bullshit that I live for.
Yeah, I'm loyal to a fault when it comes to, anything. If I love it, then I really have a hard time loving anything else.
Yeah.
But last year I don't think I did terrible with fantasy. I actually made it pretty far.
I think you won. You did pretty good.
Who won one?
Me.
You won one?
Of course I won.
We didn't have money down for some reason. But now there is $25 per person or something. So it's not that much, but there's a lot of people playing. So it could potentially be a lot of money. So you've got to win again.
Oh, yeah. Well, my thing with fantasy football, too, is that I don't lose.
You don't lose?
No.
Well, it was bullshit last year because my cousin had an auto pick on his draft.
Yeah.
So he got all the best people. Here I was trying to pick, people that I'm like, oh, this guy, I know this guy.
Yeah.
I've seen this guy.
Yeah, the stupidest thing is not, the way that fantasy drafts are now is at ESPN or wherever you were doing it.
You can auto-draft.
Organizes it for you. So it's well, you should probably pick this guy or whatever. And
I know, but I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom.
I'm looking for Tony Romo and shit.
You're an asshole. I can't, even talking about the Cowboys, my dad, would make sure that I'm probably, having all my fingers crossed, don't mention anything, injury-wise or anything like that. And so, I don't know. Yeah, it used to be a big deal at my house is my dad and my uncle would watch the games, and we weren't old enough to watch it. Yeah. So I finally...
Your dad had a room that was dedicated to the Cowboys. There's Cowboy paraphernalia everywhere.
There's a Cowboy room, and I don't remember how old I was, but I finally got a ticket stub. And it says...
Admit one.
Yeah, admit one ticket, and I was allowed to come into the games if he gave me that.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. But now we can watch the games and stuff, and he's lets the little kids do it, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's I waited so long.
He's relaxed a little bit.
He's relaxed a lot.
Yeah. He relaxed. I don't know. I feel like
since we've been dating.
Yeah, because he let me go because I like the Bears.
Yeah.
So the Bears playing the Cowboys, and he let me come in and watch whatever. And you act like it was this big deal, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go watch the football game. I didn't know that it was.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? My boyfriend gets to come, but I spent 14 years of my life not being able to watch this game with you.
Yeah, and the Bears won 48-10, and I think that he didn't like me very much after that for a while, but that's okay.
No, because he had mellowed out so much. I mean, it used to be to the point where the rest of the week would suck because my dad would just mope if they lost. But if they won, it was the best week ever. So
that's true.
Now it's not too bad. He just counts on them losing, and if they win, then it's good.
I think that if it goes to last year was sort of relatively devastating with Tony Romo being hurt the whole year.
Yeah.
And the year before that was relatively devastating because Des Bryant caught the ball in the end zone, and then the NFL decided that actually he didn't.
Yeah. That was odd. No, yeah. So hopefully this year's a good one. Hopefully I can get more into fantasy because a lot of me playing fantasy is Aiden playing fantasy for me.
Yeah.
And so maybe I can get into it because we're actually going to go do a party thing and drink.
Actually draft or whatever. I've never done that before.
That actually kind of sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it does kind of sound fun.
Especially since there's free food. My cousins provided.
Food is always good. Yeah. No, it should be fun. Yeah. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on it, and then subscribe to our channel. All the wonderful, happy, fun stuff. Peace out.
Bitches.